Good morning, beautiful tribe. Welcome if you're joining on the replay. Hang tight with me. I logged in about 4 minutes early, so we'll just breathe together. Excuse me, while we're waiting for everybody to join us, okay? And if you are logging in, I'm sure Facebook isn't going to show me again who's here, so I'm going to trust that you are, and I'm hoping Arnell texts me, as he has been. To let me know he can see me. So yeah, just do your 2-word check-in. See what you're feeling and experiencing right now. Say hello in the comments and go ahead and post your 2 words and we'll just hang out together while we're waiting for everybody to join us. Thank you. Jiz, I appreciate you. So it's 6:58, y'all. Arnell let me know he can see me via text. My Facebook is still not showing me insights, so I know you are here, so go ahead and say hello in the comments. I will come back and read them, and then make sure you're checking in with yourself right now. Feel into those 2 words that you're experiencing. Don't let that presencing tool become so rote you're not really paying attention to what am I feeling. As many of us are just starting our day with Magical Monday. Some of you have been up for hours. Wherever you are in your day, check in and put your 2 words in the comments for me. All right, at 6:59, hold tight with me 1 more minute. If you're just arriving, do your 2-word check-in, feel into yourself, say hi in the comments, add your 2 words, and we'll get started here in about a minute. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is 7 o'clock. Happy Magical Monday. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. We're all gonna right away take our jumper cables, place them on our heart chakra. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. And in your seated position, if you're seated, I encourage you to make sure both feet are flat on the floor to just kind of ground the energy. And 3 times together, we're just going to breathe in. And on the exhale, you're going to use the mantra we were given for the month. I am the ocean remembering itself. So we're going to breathe in. On the exhale, you're going to speak out loud. I am the ocean remembering itself. And I want you to do that 2 more times. And as you're making the statement, imagine that ball of gold light getting bigger and brighter in your chest cavity. And as the words come out of your mouth, I am the ocean remembering itself. That is you allowing the infinite one ocean of pure source creator, opening you as the drop so you can and are remembering yourself as source. Now, in that activation, with that intention to activate that gold ball of light, You're going to take one more big breath in, and this time as you exhale, you're just going to pull your hands away from your chest, imagining you're drawing that gold light out, offering it in an open sweep into your auric field. And with your hands out by the side, feel where your fingertips are. That's the edge of your aura. See if you can see it in your mind's eye, and then bring your arms in front of you like Frankenstein. Feel the tips of your finger. That's where the edge of your aura is in front of you. Put your arms over your head. Feel your fingertips. That's where the edge of your aura, your ball of light, is above your head. Go ahead and drop your hands to your chest. Keep your eyes closed. Sense your body, your physical partner that said, yes, I will be your partner, so you can have a physical experience as the human that is you, floating in the ball of energy that your aura represents, the energy of your soul. Feel yourself sitting in that gold, liquid love ball of light. It is your cocoon of protection. It is your cocoon of sovereignty, meaning you are completely in control of your energy field. What can come in and what goes out. And as we're awakening, we're getting stronger in our ability to maintain our energetic hygiene so we can stand in our independent, sovereign ability to control what actually penetrates our energy field and affects our vibration and how we feel and how we think and how we believe and how we move through time and space, how we move through our lives and everything that we call into our experience in the midst of the chaos unfolding on the world stage. Feel your cocoon of light. And as you're focusing on your body, floating in your ball of light, before we open our eyes, I want to invite you to take 3 more breaths on your own. And with every exhale, feel that ball of light get brighter and stronger and more fortified with your intention and your power and your ability to protect yourself by being aware of what you allow to penetrate your field. Now just sense the brightness of that ball of light that you are floating in as the person that is you in physical form right here, right now. And then go ahead and open your eyes. So I'm going to talk fast because I only got 10 minutes left in our 15 minutes on Magical Monday together. And I want to encourage you with 3 simple reminders today. As I've been sitting with the message from August, seeing what I could pull out and bring forward again to support you for today and this week. Here's where I want to start. These are 3 simple but powerful reminders, powerful truths that are transmitting a message to you beyond what you're hearing with my words. So the first thing I want to remind you is that the entire month of August is a portal that opened on August 1st surged on August 5th and peaked in the 8/8 portal and amplified on August 9th with the full moon, and then merged with all the 6 planets that are retrograde, supporting with their energy, beaming to the earth with one specific purpose: to support you, to support humanity in receiving the activations in our dormant DNA that are like timers our soul agreed to have planted in our beingness to go off at very specific times. And that very specific time is now. 2025 is a pivot point for humanity. And there are switches being flipped on in you in this month. in this entire month that is a portal. And if I was going to bottom line what these switches that are coming online are designed to do for you as a soul that said to Source, okay, I'm dropping into this human life for this ascension process. You made an agreement with Source. We'll plant these timers to go off at the appropriate time and it'll activate my DNA. And as it does, I will begin to experience me in human form, remembering myself as Source. That's what's going on. Not with the mind, but with these switches going off, allowing you to expand your bandwidth into a vibrational match of the remembering. It's so important that you understand this because it's not a remembering of the mind. Down the road, these switches and the alignment of remembering will begin to affect our mind. But right now, the purpose and the evidence that you can, if you got your Indiana Jones hat on and you're paying attention, looking for the clues of this truth that I'm transmitting to you right now, you can notice that these switches that are going off are empowering you to move beyond fear that's showing up on the world stage and affecting all of us, to be impacted by fear as a tsunami, a wave of fear, just like in 2020. Remember the process? Fear, anger, confusion. We're in another surge of a tsunami of fear being presented on the world stage for all of us to go, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fear is not my enemy. Fear is my teacher, and I'm in a stronger bandwidth to have a much more empowered and intentional way to interact with this fear. If I was going to bottom line the theme of August, it's that. How it's showing up on the world stage and showing up in your personal life and how you're interacting with it is how the Indiana Jones hat point of focus I want to direct you to today. What's going on that's activating fear? And if you receive the transmission and the message, wait a minute, fear is here as my next level teacher. That's hard to bite off and chew, especially when it's coming at us like a tsunami and it looks like on the world stage it's going to level everybody and it's defeat. But it's our next level teacher. So, as we experience in August these switches going off and fear comes into our experience, it is the mechanism, fear is the mechanism to help us remember ourself as Source. So the question might be, what am I capable of learning right here, right now, regarding this fear that's showing up? That takes focus, intention, and mindful questioning. It's so easy to go, shit, work is slowing up and money's not coming in. What if I don't have enough money to pay my bills? Or what if my bank account is swept clean and I deplete it? And then we stop there. The fear comes up, we feel the fear, we know what we're thinking, but we don't want to think about it, so we push it away rather than embrace the fear and go, wait. I don't have to resist the feeling. There's just more to feel, nothing to fix, just more to feel and more to learn. What am I truly afraid of? And how is this fear in this moment, not a month ago, not a day ago, not a year ago, not a decade ago, because it's the same theme. What is it ready to teach me in this portal with the switch going off and I'm remembering myself as Source? I'm not telling you I know what the answer is for you. I'm telling you, here's the question, the answer will arise. The expansion will continue from the mindful inquiry, not pushing the feeling away, fully feeling it, and then asking a deeper question. What am I really afraid of? And what is this teaching me? You don't have to have the answer right then, but the invitation will shift how you navigate through the fear through the month of August. August is a portal of activation. The next thing I want to point out, as we've been moving through August, and we've been told that the end of 2025 is going to become more chaotic. Chaos is also a teacher. They go hand in hand. Chaos and fear feel very similar, right? So another great question when we look at the chaos and we feel powerless. Before I give you the question, the point I want you to remember about the chaos: fear is the teacher, chaos is the catalyst. The catalyst of chaos is going to intensify. We've already been told that. And it's intensifying in this month of the switches going off, the alarms going off to expand your DNA to support your remembering. So, what is the chaos teaching me in this moment? How is the chaos supporting my remembering? Those questions could easily fly over your head and not be utilized as a tool, but they're anchoring stillness questions that allow you to offer it up to your higher self to show me what you'll show me. And then notice how, with your Indiana Jones hat on, how you start to navigate differently. You don't have to have the answer right when you ask the question, but asking the question is a pattern interrupt that supports the expansion of the activation of your DNA coming online this month. So the last thing I want to give you is we've got these teachers of fear and chaos coming in. Your medicine this month, your healing balm. Remember, we've been talking about embodying the I am presence. So your, what's the word I want to use? Your superpower this month. Your superpower this month is recognizing embodiment is the medicine. What do I mean by that? When fear comes up and you've asked the question, what is this here to teach me? And when chaos surrounds you and wants to shut you down, either from the world stage or the shit that's spinning in your life, still getting your attention of areas you're ready to release. the counteraction, remember, all these messages have been telling us choosing love over fear, love over fear, love over fear. How do I do that? It's simple. And the embodiment of these simple acts is going to be the medicine that's going to expand you into the bandwidth that these light switches are activating within you. So when you feel fearful and you've asked the question, what can I do? Or what is this teaching me? When you feel the chaos and you experience hatred and you want to push back in anger, the embodiment is simply choosing an action that embodies love. It can be a smile at the checkout counter at the person that's serving you. It can be anything that you can do to embody an act of love, knowing you're doing it intentionally as medicine to keep opening your hands, your heart, your mind to the teacher that's going to keep bringing into your awareness how the chaos and the fear that's still building as the tsunami is the catalyst for us to embody the way of love and the way of unity beyond our mind, but through alignment. And you don't have to understand it to take simple acts that keep embodying the opposite of the chaos and the opposite of the fear as a way of amplifying the bandwidth. It's 7:16. I'm going to trust that is going to land with you. So let me remind you, August is a portal. The chaos and fear is uh, a teacher and the catalyst. It's not an enemy, and your medicine is embodying what you know to be true. Choose love over fear in any way that makes sense to you. Don't let the mind tell you, I don't know how to do that. You do. Simple acts of love and kindness and service don't have to be complicated. And those simple movements are expanding the bandwidth of these timers going off in you that your mind doesn't know anything about, but you and your soul said this will be the time. What that is opening you as these timers are going off, your mind doesn't know, but your alignment will start to reveal. You can support the reveal by simple acts of love and kindness. Anything opposite of the reaction to hate back and judge back and shut down in fear, any action that will counterbalance that, no matter how small or minute it seems to the brain, massive expansion of medicine within you as we await for the alignment that's expanding in us to start to activate a new way of people, places, and things coming into our life. I hope you can feel that. Come back and watch this message if you need to. This week is so powerful, but it's not the power that's happening out there. It's all about the power happening in here. So I'm going to give you one last thing. As you feel yourself overwhelmed, you can, as you go through this day, take your jumper cables, quickly put your hands on your heart. Doesn't have to even be a minute. Give it 3 seconds. Picture the gold ball of light as fast as you can. Feel it in your chest cavity and simply say, I am remembering. Not with my mind, with my expansion. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering. You are, regardless if the mind believes it or not, you're remembering with your expansion of the alignment that's coming in through the portal. Use that tool. Don't let the mind tell you got to sit in meditation for 3 hours. Jumper cables on heart, I'm remembering, will stabilize you as you go about your day. Play with that with your Indiana Jones hat on and see what happens. Be in curiosity, be in love, be in service, and trust what's coming forward out of your heart. Now is the time. You and Source made this agreement, and the Source, the ocean, is doing its part from the inside out. You can trust that. I love you tons. Be well. I'll see you next Magical Monday. Bye for now.